Hello everyone and welcome to our video tutorial on mastering vocabulary for the Cambridge PET exam. Today, we will explore essential strategies to boost your vocabulary skills and ace the exam. Let's dive in! Before we delve into the strategies, let's familiarize ourselves with the types of vocabulary commonly tested in the PET exam. The exam assesses vocabulary across various everyday topics. For example, everyday life, leisure activities, society and culture, environment and nature, technology and media, and feelings and opinions. For a more extensive list of topics, you can check the official Cambridge University Press and Assessment Guide for the PET exam.
Oh my gosh, I need to study vocabulary for the PET exam.
I'm ready.
Now I know all the words in English.
Kami,
Oh, yes?
what's the meaning of disease in English?
I don't know.
We understand learning vocabulary and increasing your vocabulary in a foreign language is extremely complicated. And you must feel very tempted to open a list of words, but it's almost impossible to memorize millions of words in a foreign language. This, for example, is the official vocabulary guide for the PET exam. It has 51 pages with vocabulary from different topics. Tempting, isn't it? However, what you can do is to develop strategies and habits to increase your vocabulary. Then, let's discuss practical tips to expand your vocabulary repertoire. We remember what is relevant to us. Making lists or index cards with random words is not usually an effective way to remember. Word lists and index cards are great for revisiting vocabulary you have already learned. But to make a new word stick in your mind, try linking it with something meaningful to you. You will be more likely to remember a new word if it's used in a context you find interesting or are passionate about. For example, if you're a football fan, there are more chances you will remember the word unstoppable in a sentence, such as Messi is unstoppable, rather than just in a single word or a generic sentence like some people are unstoppable. Learning is essentially an internal process. To learn a new word, you need to get into the world of your inner voice. Try the following. Listen to a word or phrase once. Now listen to it inside your head. Then say it inside your head. And now say it out loud. Record yourself saying it and listen to the recording. Does it sound the way you heard it with your inner ear? You can use tools like Forvo, where you can listen to native and non-native speakers pronouncing different words and phrases. Drawing what the word means, either on paper or in your imagination, will help you recall the meaning of the word whenever you hear it. This method works well with idioms such as to keep one's mouth shut, meaning to not talk about something. Writing down a new word, or ideally a sentence using the new word, helps fix both its meaning and spelling in your memory. Make the sentences true about you or someone you know. Write down the words you encounter during your reading or listening activities. Read simple stories, news articles, or texts about topics that interest you. Pay attention to new words and try to understand their meanings from the context. Of course, learning vocabulary is a long and complicated process, but when you're taking the test, you can still benefit from some strategies that we will now discuss. Context clues. Pay attention to the words and sentences around the unfamiliar word. They can help you guess its meaning. For example, in the sentence, "It's raining, so bring your umbrella," you can guess that umbrella is something you use when it's raining. Break down words into smaller parts. For example, "un" means not, so unhappy means not happy. Look for familiar parts in unfamiliar words. For example, happy is part of happiness, so you know happiness is about feeling happy. Pay attention to words or phrases that have similar or opposite meanings to the difficult word. If you're not sure about a word's meaning in a multiple choice question, eliminate options that don't make sense in the context of the sentence. And finally, don't get stuck. If you're struggling with a word, move on and come back later. Remember, understanding every word isn't necessary for overall comprehension. A difficult type of question is to fill in the gaps. For this, it is important to know the type of words we have in English, so you can better choose the word you need to complete the space. A noun is a word that represents a person, place, thing, or idea. For example, dog, table, London, happiness. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun in a sentence. For example, instead of saying Mark, we can say he. There are others such as she, it, they, we. A verb is a word that expresses action, occurrence, or state of being. Words like run, eat, sleep, is, and become are verbs. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb, usually providing information about time, place, manner, degree, or frequency of the action, or adjective or verb. Quickly, carefully, very, often, and here are examples of adverbs. A preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and other words in a sentence. It indicates location, time, direction, or introduces an object. In, on, at, under, between, and during are examples of this type of word. Conjunction is a word that connects words, phrases, or ideas in a sentence. And, but, or, because, although are examples of conjunctions. An adjective is a word that describes or modifies a noun or pronoun by giving more information about its quality or characteristics. Happy, blue, tall, delicious, and expensive are examples of adjectives. An interjection is a word or phrase used to express emotion, sudden feeling, or surprise. It often stands alone and it's not grammatically related to the rest of the sentence. Words like wow, oops, yay, oh no, or hey are interjections. Developing a strong vocabulary is crucial for success in the Cambridge PET exam. By following these tips and strategies, you'll improve your vocabulary skills and feel more confident on exam day. Keep practicing, and you'll be well prepared for the challenges ahead. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. If you found it helpful, please like, comment, and complete the Google form to practice more. Good luck with your exam preparation.